All right, this is Derek with 100 Interviews. We're back here at a 140 character conference, and we have Ryan Holmes, who is the CEO of Hootsuite. How you doing, Ryan?
I'm doing real well, thanks.
He is Invoker on Twitter.
That's right.
How's the conference going for you so far?
The conference has been fantastic. Met up with a lot of great people and learned a lot of new things and raised a lot of awareness about Hootsuite.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about Hootsuite and what the offering is and what makes it unique?
Okay, well, Hootsuite's a tool for pro corporate Twitter users. It lets you sign on with multiple accounts and have multiple users on each account. It's got some really nice usability, very simple, easy to use, and very customizable to whatever you want. We also have a built-in URL shortener called Owly, OW.ly, and that lets us get some really cool analytics around the number of clicks on your URLs, how it gets retweeted, and our users really love to see that.
Right, that's all built in, so people can just put in the long screen URL, and then it just automatically cuts it down to a box.
Yep.
And then you can actually just tweet right out of that.
Absolutely, yeah. We make it really easy. We have a little plug-in tool for Firefox and IE. You can just use it to bookmark it. We also have the web-based destination you can go to. So we just try to make it really easy for people.
Where'd the concept come from? I know there's a lot of other players in the same space. TweetDeck, Seismic Desktop. What made you guys think that there was a need for another player, and what makes you guys kind of unique to those other players?
Okay, well, we started in August 2008. The parent company is called Invoke, and we do a lot of work in the social media space. We also build social media applications, and in the work we were doing with social media and promotion, online promotion, we used a lot of Twitter. We found that using the Twitter.com site, it's great as an individual user, but when you're managing multiple accounts, you have to log in, log out, log in, log out. It's kind of time consuming, and also it is dangerous. Like if you're in as your personal account, it's
nothing
great.
worse when you send a tweet out to your business account and go, oh.
Absolutely, yeah. And we've had people say that time and time again, like, oh damn, I just accidentally sent out to 200,000 business people on this business account, and I meant to be a personal tweet. And so we prevent that. I mean, we basically put safeguards in place so that you can't do that, and just make it really easy for groups and teams to do this. So yeah, it just came from our need, and after we launched it out, we found that everybody was really liking it, and we were really hitting something that had some really good growth.
So the market was really targeted towards more of maybe the business users that do have these multiple accounts, but has it filtered down into more of, I guess, mainstream consumer use?
Yeah, so our first release was pretty business-centric, and then in our last release, we have a private beta 2.0 right now. If people go to hootsuite.com/NYC, they can get an invitation to it. In our private beta, we kind of took a little bit of a pendulum swing back towards more of the pro users side, and just provided a lot of usability and grouping of contacts, which is a really big thing for people. Provided customization of feeds and columns, and so that's kind of been our last release. And then coming ahead, we're working on a bunch more really cool corporate pro business pieces, analytics, and some assignment stuff.
Are you guys going to do any kind of integration in the future of other? I know there's. TweetDeck and Seismic Desktop have integrated Facebook and 12 Seconds and some other things.
Yeah, if we do that, it's definitely something that's of interest to us. We're monitoring. We're looking at the main pain points for our users right now. Like what do people really need, and trying to guide our roadmap that way. So finding out what are the key features that are going to get the most number of people using our application, happy with it, and then just addressing any other issues that come up. So those are definitely things on our roadmap, and we just have to determine when they will be.
Yeah, because the thing I've heard about Hootsuite from the general masses is that you guys are very focused on your customer feedback and really kind of listen to the community and try to integrate those ideas and suggestions into the product.
Right. Yeah, we've been absolutely focused on that. We have in most cases 30-second turnaround time on issues that people have. So
Exactly.
we really we're always monitoring the Twitter stream. People can just add Hootsuite if they've got an issue. We've had I think thank you a really great feedback from our community on good support, and especially when it's a free application, you can't beat a free application with
Exactly.
good support. So yeah, we've been really working hard on that.
What do you see for maybe the next year? What are you guys going to be doing as far as just making the product better? Or
Yeah, absolutely. We're just focused on making it better, adding more functionality that makes sense. Our how we think of ourselves, we think about ourselves as an Apple, not a Microsoft. We like adding functionality, but only if it really makes sense and only in the right way. We want to ultimately keep the experience really nice and clean and easy to use, not convoluted. So we're not going to throw a bunch of stuff into the mix and hope it works. We really pay a lot of attention and plan out what we're doing as we move ahead. So, good, smart features and functionality.
Great. Well, Ryan, we appreciate your time here today at 140 Character Conference. You want to give one last shout out as far as the URL so people can check out Hootsuite?
Sure, absolutely. It's hootsuite.com, HOOTSUITE.com, and if you go to /NYC, you can get access to the private beta.
Awesome. Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks a lot.